still find it odd that we still don't know what that scar is on Code's forehead. Is that scar literally just
Oh, we actually. It might just be skin. Honestly, it might just be like
why would his
pinch
skin do that?
Just from having a claw mark on it. I mean, we don't know if it's a scar, but it's not even consistently drawn.
I blame
one thing, which is
Ikimoto.
annoying.
It looks like a scar. I think it's just from the claw mark being attached to his forehead.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why is that claw mark? Is that like a conduit? Is it like essential for the rest of the claw mark ability to be able to work? That you have to have some level of a claw mark attached to your body?
It's definitely possible.
In order for the rest of the claw marks to actually work?
It could also
because
just be
that's how
for his
the
advantage.
Convenience.
That's his
it could be you could interpret it though as it needs to be. I mean, just looking at like Jira, Hidari, and all of them, like their bodies do have claw marks all over them.
On top
so
of
it
them,
could be a similar thing with Code, where
like,
that's part of how Amato gave it to him.
I know that it would be because like it's technically more convenient, but like not by much, because he could always just place a claw mark on any part of his body, and then there you go.
Yeah, he has one on his wrist.
The exact same thing that he already does on his forehead. It doesn't need to be there all the time. It's only very slightly more convenient. So I think it's actually, in order for you to fully utilize the power of the claw marks, I think there needs to be a something attached to your body.
That could be how he gets the blood for the claw marks.
The claw marks.
It's a leech.
We know he got it after he got the Karma Seal, though, right?
It was after the Karma Seal, yeah.
Yeah, but it's from the genetics, not from being given a claw mark.
We don't know. The problem is we don't know if he got the claw marks after that, or if he just put one on his head after that. It depends on whether
I'm pretty sure it's an
internal
ability, not an external thing he was given.
Yeah, I think the claw mark manifested on his forehead after he was given the power.
I think that claw mark isn't
he has
on
this dojutsu, and Ada has a dojutsu.
Exactly. Yeah, the claw mark isn't on
like a
his body.
manifestation of their ability.
The claw mark is a part of his body.
Then
so as I say, it's like a dojutsu.
Because to me, that's I don't know what that scar is then, because it doesn't look like a pinch skin to me. It just doesn't look like pinch skin. It looks like a scar, like he was like harmed there.
Had a claw mark on your head for several years, Aaron? Maybe your skin will start looking like that.
Let's look at what happens when Bug gets slapped in the face with one. Let's see if he gets any pinch skin.
I'm gonna guess not.
Well, I mean, it did technically like squeeze Code. It could probably does.
Yeah.
Didn't he use it to squeeze Bug?
I mean, it looks pretty tight.
That's the thing. He like slapped Bug in the face with it. I'm gonna go find it.
And he also used it to squeeze the Tento. So.
Shit, he pinched Tentos. Oh yeah. Okay, here. This is what it looks like when he slaps Bug with one.
Can you post it in
Which is
chat?
so weird. Like based off what the claw mark's supposed to be.
Man, I would love to see what Kamui's looking at.
Shouldn't. I'm taking a screenshot.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, give me a second.
Wait,
you want it to look good or not?
Attached to the top of his head, not the top of his forehead, so it can't be pinch skin. It can't be pinch skin because the claw mark.
Isn't it both?
The claw mark goes down, exactly.
The claw mark.
It extends down.
No, the claw mark is like in his. No, his claw mark is like in his hair.
It's also on his skin.
Well, that's always the other theory we said. What if his hair is just behind the claw mark?
I think it's on both because it goes down to his nose and shit.
Now I see what you're saying, Sauron. That it would be on his scalp, not over his hair. Like the hair would cover it. That would be like the
equivalent of like a belt over your forehead, and that wouldn't pinch your skin.
Well, we don't know if it is pinching his skin because like the Boruto art in the anime is garbage.
Again, I
so,
think
like,
that
if it shows.
Yeah, that's why it's inconsistently drawn. Some panels he doesn't have it. Some he has it like crazy. The anime doesn't even draw it. Like we don't.
Also, Sauron, you're gonna hate this explanation. It's probably shading.
Forehead looks like gashes.
It's probably just shading.
That's some really bad shading.
I know. It is.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, Ikimoto did do some pretty bad shading there, didn't he?
That's really bad. That's really bad shading.
What do you mean though? But in some panels that doesn't make sense to be shading. Hold on, I'll show you. If you look at non-manga covers.
That just looks like gashes on his head.
Well, Kamui, it never makes sense to be shading.
Cole just had like an insecurity and it manifested over his insecurity.
There you go. I like that narrative.
Maybe. That's Amado had to cut open his forehead to like insert the cells.
Man, remember when it was silver metal in the anime?
Oh. Well,
and then it just turned into black.
They didn't know Ikimoto didn't have a color scheme at the time. Yeah, the Code's anime design came out before Yukimoto's.
I know.
Which
colors.
is ridiculous, by the way, but
Yeah.
That is kind of strange, right? Like the anime got to Code's color scheme first. How does that happen?
Wait, no. If you look under the claw mark, it does look like it's kind of reddish, the pinch skin in question. Now look at the one I posted, and now it looks white there. It could just be some of Code's hair strands, like literally, just caught behind it. Because there's no other reason why we go from red to white.
Which is silly, but yeah.
Hair strands.
But
on
that
his
being said,
well,
forehead?
yeah,
this picture I'm sending now.
Makes sense.
How is this shading? This is not shading that they did in this latest picture I just sent now.
Bruh, I think it's just
that's not shading. Nothing's shaded
markings. That's where the surgery was performed, and that's how a scar looks after surgery. I think that's
I think it is gash marks.
Right.
Because
he had to get the cells somehow, bro.
His hairstyle literally changed.
True.
Why would there still be? Why would there be?
I mean, it makes sense. The spikes on the belt aren't just on this side. Veins. The spikes are probably on the other side to like cement into a skin. Like they're probably stabbing it through his forehead.
They're literally spikes just stabbing him.
Stuck into his skull.
It looks like veins in the manga panel there.
I know.
Plus, he is angry here, so you could say it's that.
Like, I don't even think Ikimoto draws it in the time skip anymore, if I'm correct.
Bro does a lot of bad art. You see Mitsuki's hair in chapter 8.
I don't remember Code
Bro hasn't showered in 3 years, apparently.
That's true.
Yeah, Ikimoto doesn't draw the scar anymore. Then what the hell is it? Yeah, it's not there anymore. He don't draw it no more.
Nah, that's cap. No way.
Yeah, he healed it.
He doesn't draw it anymore.
That's not true.
It just doesn't exist. It never existed in the anime, that's for sure.
That's not true. He has it. It's just it turned into one mark though. It's almost healed.
Bro, I'm telling you, Two Blue Vortex is a different series, bro. Code's just a different character now. New character design and everything.
A different continuity. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Where did this scar go?
Bro literally doesn't have a scar anymore. That's crazy.
The goat is finally free from those scars, bro. Finally. Let's go.
Bro, Ikimoto, what are you doing?
He used to draw it pre-time skip, as you can see here.
Bro, maybe Code's scar just transferred to his eye. Just moved.
Like, bro, you can't do this stuff. I'm sorry, this is weird.
Oh, you did not know Ikimoto, bro? What do you mean? Kawaki was like using his hand to like fight in the Boruto fight. In one panel, the next panel it was on the ground somewhere. So I mean,
oh boy. Oh, I guess he just decided no scar anymore, because I guess his scar had healed in 3 years, even though maybe it was
difficult to draw.
Wait,
scars are healed skin, by
scars
the way.
don't heal. That doesn't make sense. Oh, they are
Especially
healed
in
skin. So
post-production.
I don't
That is
understand.
Like, if Code can heal that scar, why can't he just heal his other scar?